Hello and welcome to another View from the Cab, and this afternoon I'm going to talk about the Jeremy Kyle show. As you may or may not have heard, the Jeremy Kyle show has been cancelled after one of its guests committed suicide. And while I'm in no way trying to diminish or denigrate that at all, I think, you know, I'm not in Jeremy Kyle's demographic really. I've watched a few of his shows. The charity things are pretty good. You know, the ones where he reunites these long lost family members, you know, twins separated at birth, one put up for adoption, that sort of thing. Those are pretty good. I've watched a few of those, you know, on these rainy days when you've got nothing else to do and a spare couple of hours, and you put your feet up and you watch a bit of telly, you know, and they're all right. But I'm in no way trying to, you know, take away from this guest. You know, he obviously felt in a position that, you know, whatever, he couldn't get out of, or trapped, or I don't know. But anyway, so they've cancelled, I.T.V have cancelled the Jeremy Kyle show, and that's a shame, you know, because it entertains a lot of people. I mean, obviously you get a lot of people on there that are just there for the free night in the hotel and everything, and they want, you know, airing their dirty linen in public, which you could probably see on any council estate anyway if you went looking. But it entertained a lot of people, I should say. It doesn't entertain anymore because they've cancelled it completely. Apparently this guest, he'd failed a lie detector test, and then it all sort of got revealed, and I suppose it all came crashing down around him, and then he felt he had no other way, you know, but to commit suicide, which is desperately sad. You know, they're having a review now of the show and the practices and stuff, you know, but I don't think that cancelling the whole show would be the, I don't know, it just seems a bit harsh. It just seems a bit severe that, you know, out of all the good that they might have done, helping people, and, you know, and they will say, oh, we've got Graham and the aftercare team and they're going to help and everything, and cement truck driver not happy there with being cut up like that, and then the motorist turning left, made a hand gesture there. But, you know, they say, oh, Graham and the aftercare team are going to look after you, and this seems to be the first instance really that we've ever heard of where things might have gone wrong. I don't know who's to blame. I don't know, you know, because they've not conducted their investigation to the thing yet. They've not completed it or anything. They've not made anything public. But this seems to be the first instance we've heard of where something like this has happened. And to just suddenly cancel the show, I mean, maybe pull the show off the air, you know, for a few weeks or whatever. It just seems to be a bit strange. I mean, we've had instances where soap operas and things have shown, were going to show particular storylines but haven't because of terror attacks, or, you know, football disasters, or something like that. We've had that in the past, you know, and they've said, oh, we're not going to show this particular episode now because of this or that, or because it can link into this awful tragedy that's recently happened, or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. I don't know, it just seems to be that, I mean, from the outside looking in, that maybe they wanted to cancel the show anyway, and this sort of gives them the get out of jail free card that they need. They can sort of say, well, you know, this guest killed himself, and now we've got to cancel the show. So, you know, it's a shame. It just seems to, you know, I don't know. Maybe it's just me being cynical and stuff and suspicious. I don't know, but it just seems to be a bit drastic. You know, yes, something terrible has happened. You know, somebody's ended their life, which is obviously a terrible thing. But you know, it just, and obviously I would have suspended the show maybe for a few weeks. But if it's the first instance of its kind, is that right to suspend the show forever, to just cancel it and that's it? I don't know. I mean, these are all just my opinions, of course. This is just, you know, my view sitting here. You know, I mean, it just. But like I say, I'm not. Like I said at the start, you know, the Jeremy Kyle show wasn't aimed at me particularly. But it'd be a shame because of, you know, the charitable stuff that they've done, and you know, and I like Jeremy Kyle. I don't dislike Jeremy Kyle. A lot of people do dislike him, but I don't dislike Jeremy Kyle at all. I think he's all right, actually. He did a couple of other programs I think I might have watched when he's going around talking about different things, and he seems to do a pretty good turn as a, you know, a TV presenter. So it's just a shame, really, because it's been going for so long, the Jeremy Kyle show. Yeah, but that's life, isn't it? That's life. People do unpredictable things. You can't always predict the way that somebody's going to react, or the way, you know, that people are unpredictable creatures. They don't always do what you think they'll do or what you expect them to do. So, you know, hopefully the family involved can, you know, get peace or closure. I dread to use the word closure, but hopefully they can find some peace from it all, and you know, and there it is. That is my view from the cab, such as it is. So there it is. I'm gonna carry on driving on this beautiful sunny Wednesday afternoon. So until next time.